Hello and welcome to 老外看东西, the Yodao talk show. As always, I'm Stu.
And I'm Ali.
And today we're joined by an extra special guest. Extra special because it means that Ali is not the most famous person on the show.
No.
Also extra special because he was the star of the very first Chinese movie I ever watched, Stanley Huang.
Hi!
Stanley,
Hello.
welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Stu.
Wow,
Ali.
firm handshake. Oh. my God.
How are you?
First movie.
What was the first movie?
Which one? Which one are you talking about?
It was...
I haven't done that many, so you
It was Dulala.
Okay.
You looked very handsome in that.
Yeah. I'm a bit older now.
You still look the same.
Well, thank
though.
you.
You've got the gift of eternal youth.
I just got the same haircut, that's why.
Well, maybe that's it. Yeah. So you're here to promote.
Yeah, I got
your
a new
latest
movie,
project,
and hopefully you'll like it. It's actually called The Missing in Chinese. It's called 绑架者.
Okay.
And that comes out on March 31st.
Right.
And I'm really excited. It's the first action movie I've done.
Right. So I've seen the trailer. It does look exciting.
Yeah.
It's a bit of an action movie, but it's also got like a criminal thriller element.
Yes, it's. I guess you can say suspense.
Right.
thriller.
Okay.
I think this genre is not very big in China yet, and it really turned me on to it because I thought, wow, it's a great story, first of all. And Xu Jinglei is actually the director from...
I know who that is.
From
She was the
Dulala.
star of Dulala.
Yeah, Dulala, yes. So this is her first time doing an action movie.
Okay.
And first of all, when we first got the script, I thought this was a great story. And unlike most action movies, all it is just an hour and a half of just all these special stunts and everything.
Yeah. Right.
And we wanted to do something more real and just flesh it out from the story. So we did the story first, and then we added action to make it look more real.
Okay.
Instead of just like crazy cars flying
Did
through
you do some
buildings.
stunts?
I did. And they hurt.
Right. Sure.
When you look, you're like, oh, look, you fly from 3 stories up and you land on like boxes.
We do all our own stunts.
Yeah,
don't we?
Yeah.
All the time.
It's like getting off the bed, right?
Yeah,
So it's like,
and,
But when you look, you always think, yeah, it's like mattresses, whatever you land, it shouldn't hurt. First time I landed, I was like, holy crap, that
How many times did you
hurts.
do that? Like, hopefully just one.
probably about 12
Oh my
per
God.
take. Yeah,
Well, get used to that. We're going to do 12 takes of the show today. Now, Ali's very pleased that you're here because he's quite annoyed that every show is just the British perspective, right?
Yeah. Finally, we're talking about the globe, right?
Well,
so it's
not
not
the
just
globe.
you guys like a small island. Yeah.
Stanley's going to represent the US
Yeah.
today
Nice.
because you grew up in
Represent,
the US.
yeah.
Represent.
Represent.
Now, I understand that you were quite a, what's the word, a bookworm whilst you were at school. Is that the right
I
word?
prefer the word scholar.
Top student, okay,
Oh.
scholar.
Bookworm is kind of,
Genius.
it's kind of nerdy, right?
Yeah, a little bit there. He's a bookworm.
nerdy, okay.
Okay, so and I heard that you were accepted into 3 universities.
I applied to 4,
Oh, okay.
and I was accepted to 4.
Oh, there you go. Sorry, you got.
But I only got scholarships for 3.
Okay.
Oh
right.
my.
Only.
God. Oh,
Only
yeah,
3.
Only. Oh
And
my.
one was a full region scholarship, so I chose that one.
Okay, excellent.
Which they have different kind of scholarships, right? They have region scholars, they have alumni scholars. The highest scholar is region scholar, which I actually got for.
Well,
accounting.
well,
This is totally not
your
a show
status has gone down on this show.
And like I'm there.
And then I went. So I took that one, and then the very next year they took away my scholarship.
Oh no.
Because
Well, because I wasn't working as hard.
that's good. That's so
I decided
cool, man.
Don't say that.
well, I had an excuse.
No, this is
I
cool. I,
was-
think it's even cooler than accepting the
I tell
scholarship.
you what's even cooler,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Stanley released an album whilst he was at university,
Well,
right?
that's one of the biggest reasons is I really couldn't focus on my schoolwork. As soon as I graduated, I didn't even graduate from high school. I took the last class, got all my units,
Yeah.
so I didn't go to my graduation. And as soon as I finished my last test, I flew over to Taiwan, and I released an album with a couple of my family members, actually my brother and my cousin.
Wow.
And from there, we started working all the way through summer, and then I actually missed like the whole first month of college, and then I got back, and then it actually did really well. So they kept sending all this work to be done while I was going. So I ended up going part-time, and then I only took 1 class. And eventually, I just could not focus. So.
Study hard, guys. Study hard. Even though Stanley was a top student, it's because he got a record deal. So unless you don't get a record deal, keep studying hard, okay? Now, today, we're going to help you decide whether you should go to UK or the US if you're thinking of studying abroad. Now, me and Stanley, obviously, are going to represent either side. We're going to have a fight, not a real fight, because I'd lose.
You will die.
I would lose.
Right?
I'm kind of old.
Well, don't worry, I'm kind of weak, it's fine. So we're going to have a war of words.
Okay.
Right, so, you ready?
Sure.
Are you ready?
I am ready. What am I in this?
So is he going to be the judge?
Yeah,
or
I think
You're kind of the impartial judge, yeah. So, get ready.
Round 1, British versus American English. Fight!
So, we all know that there are two types of English, American English.
And correct English, or British English, as some people like to call it.
Very modest. All right, so, Hong Lixin, in your honest opinion, which one do you think is better, American English or British English? Be honest.
The truth? Okay,
Yeah.
I think British English.
Oh, come on! Don't let
Well,
this cocky guy take every credit.
It's actually, because everyone knows
Yeah,
America's
because
from,
it's English.
right? I mean, the funny story is when I was in elementary school,
Yeah.
you know, all kids were all in the classroom. We had one student actually just moved from England,
Oh.
and all the girls, the girls
So that's true.
were like,
Oh, yeah.
oh my God,
That's true.
did you hear him speak with his accent? He's so cute.
Oh, yeah.
my.
And I started learning a British accent
Oh.
after that, but
You only used it rarely, occasionally.
they would always ask him to say something like, how do you say this Coke can? You mean that bottle? And all the girls would be like, "Ah," but
I
But,
picked the
yeah.
wrong accent, man.
You did, you
You
did.
did.
Yeah,
No.
you both did.
No.
the Singaporean accent doesn't work.
At least he made an effort. Well, so apart from accents and probably spelling and some pronunciation, the biggest difference between American English and British English is slang.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to look at some British slang and we're going to see if Stanley and Ali can understand it, and then Stanley's going to teach us some possibly dirty words, maybe not.
No,
I'll try not to.
But just some
Yes.
normal slang.
It's
So
euphemism.
here's our first British slang: knickers in a twist.
I think it's something about
Knickers, obviously, neku. Underwear.
knickers in a twist. Okay, I'm thinking about something involves a lot of actions that you do in a private
I
place.
think that's wrong.
I don't know.
It's a state of mind,
The state of mind.
I mean, it is a state of mind, but
and it's also put in a hard place, and somebody is actually, the English slang
Yeah.
is the answer to knickers in its twists, which would be
what's that?
man up,
Man up?
or don't be such a.
I would say so. How British people understand this is
Yeah.
flustered or panicky.
Ah, that's
Right.
actually that's what Hong
So,
Lixin said.
and when we found out you were coming on the show, we got our knickers in a twist.
he's
Yeah,
he
we'll
didn't sleep
start,
for like
guys.
3 days.
Stanley Huang's coming on the show from
So
Dulala.
this is something actually that I can say to my teacher or my
Yes, you
girlfriend.
could.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Here's
But
the-
knickers,
Ours, yes.
that's a
Yes.
underpants.
I mean, don't refer to your underpants as knickers.
Okay.
No one does that anymore.
all right. So that's
All right, here's our next one.
yeah.
hammered.
Hammered.
Hammered. I know.
Hammered. This should be quite easy to understand.
Yes.
Americans use this, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so what does hammered mean?
It's basically drunk out of your mind.
Drunk
Just-
out of your mind, yes.
Or here in our show, it's a standard station that you have all the time.
Yeah, I get hammered by Ali because he's incredibly mean.
No.
Okay, so the next one, pissed or pissed off.
I thought you guys use piss off
Or piss off, yeah,
without
sure.
the ed.
So if I say piss off to you, what does that mean?
That means to get lost.
Yeah, get lost.
Yeah, but you guys have a different meanings of this.
Yeah, we've
right?
got a few different meanings.
Really?
Pissed off.
Yeah.
Means
You
you're
know what
really
pissed off
angry.
means? Yeah,
It's about what?
angry.
Angry. Yeah, I know that. But
I'm
there's a
pissed
different meaning of that, right? Different meaning to this word.
Go ahead.
No, it's about something that.
You can say it in Chinese, a
I
very
will.
safe way. to
No,
say it.
I want to say something in English though. I mean, this is like a presidential thing that's recently happened.
Oh well, piss. Yes,
Yeah,
can
piss,
mean go to
pee.
the toilet.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, it can, but here it doesn't. Pissed
Oh,
means
Is actually the slang
Yeah.
Forgetting
Pissed is
angry.
actually slang.
I know.
Pissed in American.
But without the ed is actually.
Yes,
you
that's what
said.
I'm saying.
But pissed is actually basically you're just very angry.
Hold on. In Britain, it's not.
Yeah,
Pissed off is angry.
But pissed could also be drunk.
Yes. Or hammered. in fact.
But we
really?
don't use that in the States.
Yeah. So really, I can say
I'm pissed.
I'm pissed. That sounds so dirty, though. If you think about that, it can means you go to toilet and take a pee, and then you get drunk at the same
Well,
time.
let's move on before yeah. So here we go. This one's quite interesting. Knackered.
All right, I have no idea what this is.
Knackered.
See, he tried to speak British English before, so maybe he knows all these.
Yeah.
Knackered. I've heard the dirty version of knackered.
We all know the dirty versions of.
I'll tell you now, this is not a dirty word.
Well, I've heard it used in a dirty.
Oh, okay, yes, it could be. But let's not teach the kids at home that. Instead, I'll tell you directly what knackered means. It means tired.
Tired?
Yes.
Really?
I'll
This
tell you-
word is so long, it
I'll
makes
tell you
me
where
tired.
it comes
It's really
from.
good. Yeah.
Maybe, let's say 100 years or so ago, if your horse needed to be killed, they would take it to the knacker's yard.
Oh, that's so sad.
So if the horse was old and tired, it was
but
knackered.
are you still using this? Seriously?
Yep.
You using it?
Everyone
Or
uses
like,
it.
Oh, that's cruel.
Knackered.
All right. I will
So
go
remember
back
that when you're next
I got it.
talking to some American
Yes.
ladies.
So-
Right, here we go. British people love tea.
Yes.
So
Not
not
my-
my cup of tea.
We all know this actually.
Really?
This is like one of the first phrases we're learning here
Oh
in China.
really?
Yeah,
oh,
it
I
is.
did not know that.
But does it mean the meaning that I know that you're not my type of guy or something like? You're not the one I like. Is it? Am I correct?
Sure. I mean, it can mean anything. So
Preference, right?
this TV show is
Yeah.
not my cup of tea. I'll tell you what is my cup of tea.
All right. What is
Stanley's new movie.
Yeah.
There we go.
There it is.
So, but I didn't know that you studied that.
Well, we studied that for
Oh,
sure.
okay.
Here. Yeah.
Oh, you-
Apple of my eye.
Ruined my,
cup of tea. Everything.
Okay, so here's my favourite word.
Oh.
Use it quite often. Bollocks.
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 Yeah.
Guys, who's going to jump in on this one?
It
I'll
means
give-
shit. Okay.
Yes, it does.
So you can say it.
Yeah,
Okay.
There is-
Okay.
Beep. Right,
Yeah,
Yes,
there is a literal meaning as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what the literal
Oh,
meaning
it's
of bollocks is?
It's a lot. Bollock is. Oh, okay. I'm thinking about something really dirty, so I'm not gonna say it. What is that?
It's
He's like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Bollocks.
there we go. Okay,
It
so,
is?
yes, it was. Yes,
Stanley, go!
that's tired, right?
that's not slang, though, right?
No, it's not slang.
Can you think
tired.
of some slang for that? There must be some American.
I'm beat.
Yeah.
Beat.
Beat. Right.
Beat
Yes.
is a very simple
That's a good one. All right.
Or can you say wasted? I mean, if you're
So
tired.
wasted means you're drunk.
say
Yeah,
wasted.
So
like
that's
if you're really tired, but not because of
or like
alcohol.
not my cup of tea. We can say I don't roll that way.
I don't roll that way.
Yeah.
Well, that's a little bit more
That's
Los
a-
Angeles, but yeah.
Yeah, that's a bit street.
Yeah, it's a bit straight. I don't roll that way. Bollocks is obviously
Balls.
or balls or you're full of crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Don't
okay.
say that to your
Yeah.
superiors or teachers.
No,
Or,
it's fine.
what else we got?
Pissed.
Angry. Pissed.
Actually,
So
pissed off is very universal.
So drunk in Britain just means angry in the States, right? Pissed.
Yes, pissed. If you want to say
You
drunk,
guys don't say pissed off.
pissed off. Kind of. You can say I'm pissed off. Girls usually
really?
say I'm pissed off. Or let me see. Another word for angry. Raging.
Raging. I don't roll that way. I'm raging.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right.
All right. And last one. Knickers in a twist.
Knickers in a twist. Like I said, ours is usually the answer to because someone's usually in a panic state or they're very flustered, and you usually tell them to man up
up.
if it's a
Man
guy.
up.
Be a man. Do the
Or
right thing.
Be a man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes
so
you tell them,
features.
don't be such a little.
Oh,
There you
okay.
go.
It's
Yeah.
lit.
Essential terms. However, I think I have won this round, although I am impartial. Sorry, I am partial.
I don't think you won.
You're
this one.
impartial.
Yeah, I am impartial.
So who are you gonna give
I
it to?
think Stanley just won.
Really?
Yeah, because okay, my rule is very easy. Who has a movie? Ah, you don't. Okay, you won.
Oh, I guess I won. Sorry about that.
Round 2. Food. Fight!
So it's the second round. The second round is, of course, food. If you go to study in a foreign country, food will be a very important factor in your life. if that country has terrible food, then you're not going to have a very good time, are you?
Yeah.
Now, Stanley just said something awful to me.
Yeah.
He said that Britain. Well, do you want to say it?
Well, Britain's actually known to have the worst food.
Well, not inside
true.
Britain.
And when I went to work there, I mean, not just me, but the whole crew that was there, they were.
What did you have though?
They were like, "This food is horrible."
Yeah.
I mean, what do you guys have? I mean, even potatoes are from
See, Stanley, I thought,
Ireland, right?
I thought we were going to be friends. We were getting on, okay.
Okay,
now-
Alright, round 2 is over. Now,
But
it's too long.
you guys have fish and chips.
Yeah.
fish and chips.
What is the point of fish and chips? I don't even get that.
tastes delicious.
Really?
To be honest, Britain
Yeah.
has much more, a more varied cuisine. However, we're going to go to the US
Yeah,
first.
US
So
first, right.
when you grew up in the States, what did you eat?
What I like the most about the States is actually because it's a culturally diverse place.
Yeah, melting pot.
You can get actually very authentic, all different kinds of cultures.
London's the same.
But London is not quite. It's not.
Yeah,
it's not.
Yeah.
I went to have the Chinese food there and it was horrible. I went to have the Mexican food and it was horrible.
Yeah.
And I tried the British food and all I could eat was the
and
steak
chips.
pies.
Try some Indian food there.
Yeah,
Indian
I want to say that.
Actually, the Indian food's really good.
food.
No, I will give that to you, but I don't consider that is that an English dish?
Yeah.
Not really, but
I think maybe that's the reason you guys' food is so bad, so you try so hard and you have a huge empire. Yeah.
So if you studied abroad,
Yeah.
would you seek out Chinese food?
Well, I would, but sometimes it's like Chinese food in US or in UK. It's not the Chinese food here in China. It's like what's the deal with the fortune cookies? So it's like how did you
that was actually
yeah.
nobody has fortune cookies here. The only place you have it is in the States.
Yeah.
I don't know why they did it.
Yes.
I don't. But that's only an American thing.
Okay,
Or
seriously, did you have it?
orange chicken, or sweet and sour pork,
Yeah.
or mushu.
It's all delicious.
That's,
See, you say it's all delicious,
delicious.
but you come here,
Yeah,
there's
they haven't
no
got
such
it.
thing.
I was so disappointed. I came to China looking for Chinese
It's totally
food.
different.
There's
Totally
no
different.
And there was no British Chinese food.
I never had fortune cookies in my life, seriously. So what is that? Is there actually a piece of paper in the food?
They just put a piece of paper in a cookie.
Okay.
It's actually a cracker,
All right.
and you open it,
Yeah.
and you open it, and they usually say, "Oh, this is an old Chinese saying," which I've never heard
It's
in my
like
life.
Confucius says.
Yes, as Confucius says.
Do not believe anything said online. Is
Or,
that like-
and then on the back of it is lottery numbers.
It says British food is good. Don't believe the
oh
hype.
my god.
I can honestly tell you though, if you go to study in Britain, you can find good food. You can, I promise.
I can also tell that it's difficult. I have so many friends there
It is difficult.
in London.
If you have a friend who can show you where to go, I guess in the States it's
Well,
easier.
I don't know anybody of any of my friends that go to Britain for the food. But I do know a lot of people that go to
yeah, US.
America for
Next
the food.
time you come to Britain, I'll take you.
So like the small
Yeah,
like
I know,
restaurant
I
in
know
the
great
alley.
places, yeah, Michelin starred and all that.
Really?
You can pick up the bill, but I'll take you. Right?
艾丽，我比你有名，你付钱吧。
No, if you want to have a good lunch, you should have the what is that English breakfast. Because however the bad lunch is, it will make your lunch perfect. Because you had such a shitty food in the morning, eating the English.
Yeah.
I don't think he's your friend.
Yeah. Oh, it's not.
We are.
This is an interview for the next host of the show, and you're doing quite well. You're doing very well. Anyway, I just want to show you at home that we do have good food in Britain. It's easy to find good food in America. So here is something that only you can find in Britain, and I'm making it just for you. So, Stanley, you may very well be the star of the upcoming movie The Missing by Gajo, and you may well have beaten me in the American slang versus British slang part of the show. But Britain will forever be the winner because we've got custard. And what do you put custard on? Cakes. Sticky toffee pudding. And what do we do with the custard? We put it on top. Just trying to make it look sexier.
？Pasta 到底是什么？翻译成中文是什么？在中国能买到吗？
Dunno. But it's British and it tastes great, so we win. Ooh.
But dude, custard is European, all right? That's such a cheat. It's not British, all right?
Oh, and you guys exited from the European Union, right? So now you're not considered European either. So
Yeah, I'm so
I
sorry.
guess that's not a British thing, is it?
You lost this round, and I'm
Another
sure,
round?
Yeah, and I'm sure that if you go to UK for to study, the good taste will be missing. I'm sorry, that's the name of the movie.
That is
It's a good plug. It's a good plug.
That's what I want to
It's a
do.
good plug. There you go.
Still can't believe I lost this
so
round.
Go watch the movie. Right?
Let's go to the final round.
Round 3. Popular culture. Fight!
So the final round, probably the most important round. I know I've lost the first two, but if I win this one, I'll probably win overall. So if you go to a foreign country, the popular culture in that country will make your time much easier if that culture is interesting.
Yeah.
Right? And Britain has a rich and storied culture.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
Wait a second, but I would say American culture is pretty strong now, well, especially with all this like pop culture and movies.
Yeah, okay, right, but okay, so
But
we
I give it to you. You guys have some very serious pop culture.
yeah, we do, right? Also, we've got the Queen, and
Yes.
you've got Donald
We
Trump.
got Donald Trump, yes.
We've got Shakespeare,
All right.
yes.
and you've got Trump on Twitter.
We got Trump on Twitter, yes.
And we've got the Beatles and all
Ooh.
that amazing 60 culture and the pop music scene, and you've got
Wow.
Donald Trump
Yeah.
as president.
All you've named is just very old people.
So, well, yeah, all right. Well, what's so good about the States then?
We have Hollywood.
Yeah, they have Hollywood.
From what I understand is almost all British entertainment tries to make it in the US.
Do you know what? We've got our own Hollywood. It's called Pinewood.
No one heard of it. I'm so sorry. At least here in China.
I mean,
Okay.
literally, all your British actors are flocking to the States to get jobs, to work on big projects.
It's true.
Sure, you guys still have theater. I mean, that's a very
Yeah.
culture thing.
Oh, I
Yeah.
like
But I'm
it.
not sure it's popular,
getting-
as popular as it used to be.
Sure.
Example,
Okay.
Shakespeare, but...
What else? What else do you particularly like about American culture?
oh, if you're saying like, that's a whole different thing.
That's a different
I thought you were saying
It's a
comparing,
competition.
yeah.
Well, it can be both, either or, right?
I mean, I have to give it to America. I mean, you have the whole movie industry, the TV industry.
Yes.
That's just, it's leading. I think China's coming up. I think China's
Right.
going to be a strong powerhouse.
And he's going to be one of the
Yeah,
stars.
he's already, man. He's
I know
already.
he is already.
Yeah, but did you like learn most of your acting skill in US?
I actually, one of the reasons I quit university was their drama department was horrible. So
All right.
I actually went to Hollywood and I took it's actually a theater company.
Oh my
Where
God.
you had to. So I did that for about 2-3 years. Rarely do you learn Shakespeare because it's very hard to be real with Shakespeare.
Right.
You just have to, because the whole language is just not.
Yes.
We
It's
get
just not-
taught
yes.
Shakespeare in Britain, and they teach you in modern terms.
Yeah.
So there's I think it's Romeo and Juliet, where they say, "I bite your
Bite the
thumb,"
thumb,
right?
yes.
Yeah.
But you have to say it as if you're going to start a fight with
Yes.
someone.
Oh.
Bite my thumb at you. That's how we learn.
Exactly.
Oh,
I learned that too.
I didn't know this part of you. Amazing.
Yes.
When is your movie coming out?
It's well, I'm going to wait for Stanley to send me that email, and then he's going to put me in touch with Xu Jinglei, and we're going to do Go La La
Wait, so
2
it is,
or 3 or whatever.
it is safe to say that the upcoming movie Missing, that we have a Hollywood standard actors in that movie.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Stanley. Now that is.
I don't know about.
Hollywood standard, but
Hollywood-
you
no.
did learn there.
I mean, Hollywood standard, yes,
Yes.
but Oscar maybe not.
But still, man, you are so modest. I just like you should learn more from Stu.
Even if you won the Oscar, they'd say someone else's name.
Probably.
So I've put my case forward for British culture. He's put his case forward for US
Okay.
culture. If I win this round, I mean that basically puts me over the top.
Yes.
So
I would say, again, Stanley won! And the reason is very simple, because I don't like you.
Game over.
So it's punishment time
Yeah.
because the game is over and I lost all 3 rounds
Yes.
to Stanley, unfortunately. But it's very, very nice to have you on the show.
Yeah, it's
My
a fair
pleasure.
game.
I am quite annoyed that the punishment is this. It's a song that actually Stanley has sung before.
Which one was that?
It's Creep by Radiohead.
One of my favorite songs. Okay.
But I'm only singing specific lyrics, which apparently relate to me.
So is it the original lyrics or?
They might be a little bit changed.
Okay. This will be interesting.
Whatever makes you happy.
Not you.
You don't.
No.
Whatever is you want.
Stanley. Yeah, I want
To
him.
replace.
Nice.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
I
It's very
wish I
obvious.
was special. I'm so sorry you're not. So very special.
Is that right, Barry?
Well, it's another word, but it's a bit, you know.
Fairy? How about we use
close to-
fairy? We'll use fairy.
Yeah.
Very special, but I'm a creep.
It's true.
I'm not well,
Yeah, all right.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, all right.
I'm a weirdo.
Yes, you are.
What the hell am I doing here?
That's
That's
what
a
I was
question I
thinking.
want to ask.
I don't belong here. I do.
You said it. I'm not saying it. You said it.
I don't belong here.
Nice,
I
nice.
actually
Yeah.
think I do belong here.
No, you don't. You know where
I
you
think you
belong?
should do the whole thing without us interrupting.
Yeah. Maybe one more time. You want to do it?
I think
Definitely
you
not.
should
No. I don't want to sing I'm a creep, I'm a weirdo again. It's brought us nicely to the end of today's show.
Yes.
Stanley, I want to say thank you very much
No, thank you.
for
Thank
coming
you.
on. Now, tell us again, when's the movie out?
The movie's out March 31st. It's called 绑架者, and I guarantee you'll enjoy it.
I'm going to see it.
Yes.
We are going
We're
to see
I mean, he's going to give us free. Did you bring those free tickets?
No, you could.
Did you
come-
bring them?
You don't need tickets. Show your
Don't
face
need
and say,
tickets.
I'm Stan's friend, and they'll
Oh
give
my
you.
God, this is
they'll
like
give
the-
you. Go to any movie theater. Just show your face and say, I'm Huang Lixing's
Oh my
brother,
God.
and they'll let you
This
in.
is the biggest
I
bonus I've
don't
ever
think.
got.
I don't think they're going to believe that when I say that.
Just walk right up to the front and say, I'm Huang Lixing's brother.
Yeah.
Let me in.
Okay, so go see it. March 31st. The Missing. 绑架者, right?
Yes,
3月
I
21日绑架者全国所有院线上映，大家一定要去看啊！
Yeah, and remember to keep watching this show
Yes.
every week, every Thursday. We've got a celebrity endorsement from Stanley Huang there.
Yeah.
All right, leave us some comments, tell us what you think, and after you've gone to see the movie, you can leave more comments and tell us how great it was.
Right.
Okay, so see you next week.
Bye bye.
Bye.